Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Ready to Love, Season 8, Episode 3. It's titled Tommy's Choice. So we start out with with the guys meeting up with Tommy in the lounge. He tells them that this week he is in charge of setting them up and everybody will be going on blind dates. He said there is a curveball. So we know new people are coming in, right? We know that. The first date is Marvin and Tequila. They meet up and he bought her roses. That was nice. When she came in, he hugged her and he told her she looked good and he gave her the roses. I would like Marvin if he wasn't a dominatrix. I would like him. But even though these two, they're not compatible and they know it, they still enjoyed themselves on the date. They were being nice and cordial to each other. They played some game, I think Electric Shuffle or Electric Shuttle or something like that they played. And they seemed to have a good time. Next up, Chris meets up with a new lady. She's taller than him. And she's wearing over the knee-high boots. And she has a wig on that comes all the way down to her butt. And Chris is loving it. Her name is Katarina. She's a registered nurse. She's 33 years old. So they talked about where they're from. They talked about things they like to do. And they talked about their non-negotiables. I think that most of the guys will like Katarina and most of the ladies will not. So next date is Janelle and a new guy, Christopher. He's 33 years old. He's a security company owner. I think he's 8 years younger than her. Yeah, I think he's about 8 years younger than Janelle. Anyway, she thinks he's good looking. So they make pizza together and they're talking and they talk about their first job. She tells him that he's handsome. He told her that she's beautiful. He told her that he loved her hair. I hope he knows that's a wig. I think it's a wig. Anyway, excuse me. Christopher told her that he's never been married or engaged. And they seem to have a good time together. And Christopher is interested. He's interested in her. He likes her smile. And he says he wants to see where things go with him and Janelle. He needs to hold his horses because there's other women in this process that's nicer than Janelle. Okay? So just relax. Next up, it's Philip and Tequila. And neither of them are happy to see each other. Anyway, they talk about animals that they don't like. And then Sierra shows up. And even though her wig looks amazing, it looks great, it looks good on her, I wish she would take it off and just wear her natural hair. I love her natural hair. Anyway, she sits down and Phil asks her about her being a stylist. And Sierra talks about wanting to get married and have lots of kids. And her time is ticking. She's 33 years old, so she needs to start right away. Tequila told Philip that he is holding a grudge against her because of the sex talk they had when they first met. And Philip, he just wants to move on from it and not talk about it anymore. And we know he's definitely not feeling Tequila. I think Tequila is next to go home because her boo thing is gone. Habibi, he's gone. And she had said if you eliminate Habibi, what's his name? Habibi. Oh my gosh. If you eliminate Habibi, then you might as well eliminate her. She said it, so hey. So next date setup is Red, Herbert, Aries, Lee, and Unique. and they're in an indoor football place. That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be the date for me. You're gonna be running, jumping, catching, throwing, sweating. That's not me. When I go on a date, I want to look cute and sexy. You can't look cute and sexy doing all that. No ma'am, no sir. So they're inside there stretching, and then a new guy, Christopher, shows up, and he introduced himself. And Aries, she thinks he's handsome, and I think he's 10 years younger than Aries. I think the two new people should get together. I think the new Christopher and Katarina, they look like they would make a good couple. Anyway, they play fool ball, and they seem to have fun playing fool ball. I call it fool ball, not football, because I don't like it. Anyway, Unique sit down to talk with Christopher, and she told him that she was married before, and she's looking to get married again. Herbert sit down to talk with Lee. She told him that the process is not easy for her because when she likes somebody, she only focuses on them, and that's me. I can't be focusing on several different people at the same time. If I like somebody, it's all about them and nobody else. You know, that's how it is. I couldn't be in this process. I couldn't be doing this, dating this person, dating that person. I couldn't be doing talking to this person, talking. I couldn't do it. Herbert seems to enjoy talking to Lee. Next, Aries and Red, they're talking, and he asks her if he tells her that he thinks that she is attractive. Then he asks her, he shouldn't have asked her this. He asks her if she thinks that he's attractive. She goes, That's so embarrassing for him. I think Aries forgot, though, that the men are the ones that's doing the elimination this week. Next, Unique talks with Herbert, and she tells him about her traumatic relationship. You know, her past traumatic relationship. And I don't think you should be talking about your past relationships on these, when you go on a date. It seemed like she's not over this. And Herbert said the same thing in his confessional. He said she has things she needs to deal with before moving forward. I think if this show really, really cared about these people, they would have a relationship expert come in, a relationship expert coach come in and talk to these people and help them through this process. But they don't care about these people. They just care about entertaining us. And I appreciate that. Anyway, next date is Marie and Kira, Marvin, Philip, and Jessica. So Marie thinks Jessica is gorgeous. Then the new girl, Katarina, shows up, and Phil is all excited. The ladies are not feeling Katarina, and she picks up on it. Marie and Kira, they go off to talk. Then Marvin, he's also excited to see Katarina, so he cozies up to her, and he tells her that he's an erotic author. So then they go off together to talk, and I think he's 8 years older than her. I don't know why I'm so focused on these people's age, but I am. For some reason, I'm just focused on their age. So she tells him that she is an ER nurse, but she quit doing that, and now she's a beauty bar owner. And Marvin is really liking Katarina. Marie and Jessica are talking, and he tells her that he is feeling her. They have a connection. And she asks him about his last relationship. And he said, he tells her that he has a child with his last relationship, but the woman was constantly talking to her ex. So they decided to go their separate ways and just be co-parent. Next, Marie thinks he has a connection. Yeah, he thinks he has a connection with Jessica. Kira, I'm messing these people's name up. Kira is talking to Marvin, And she's flirting with him, telling him that she wore lingerie just for him. Then Marvin is telling her that he wants to move to the Virgin Islands and have kids. And Kira, she's not feeling it. I don't think Kira has a connection with anyone. She might be going home too. So then Phil is talking to Kat. Just call her Kat, because I can't remember how to say her name. Kat. She tells him that she is looking for a best friend, and she's a free spirit. But Phil doesn't think he's as free as she is. She says she wants to go to Jamaica with a drop of a dime. Just get up and go to Jamaica. He's not that free spirit type person. Next, the men meet up with Tommy, and Quentin did not go on a date. He was the only one that did not go on a date. What's up with that, Tommy? You said you were going to fix them all up with dates. Anyway, the new Christopher shows up, and he greets everyone. And then Tommy asks them, who are they feeling? Christopher said he was feeling Janelle. He said they went to the same high school at the same time. She's 8 years older than you. You couldn't have went to high school with her. Y'all probably went to the same high school, but not at the same time. Maybe he doesn't know how to do math. Maybe he doesn't know her age. I don't know. Quentin said he is feeling Janelle. He said they exchanged numbers and they talk to each other every day, but I thought he was feeling Lee. That damn Quentin. Red said he's also feeling Janelle. Chris said Cat is a cat you can't cage, and he said him and her hit it off. Marvin is feeling Cat. He thinks she is incredible. Phil thinks Cat is gorgeous. McRee is feeling Jessica. Herbert is feeling Lee. Philip is not feeling, now they're talking about who they're not feeling. Philip is not feeling Taquila. Chris is not feeling Taquila because she is upset that one guy, he said she's upset that one of the guys in the group is talking to other girls but not talking to her. And that guy is Marie. Marie said Taquila was his top, but she's upset that he's paying more attention to other women and not her. Marvin said Taquila was upset with him because she felt that he snubbed her at the brunch. But on their date, she was laughing and smiling and tickling him, so he said he doesn't know, which Taquila it is. The one that's upset with him for snubbing her, or the one that's happy and smiling, tickling him. And they're all bashing Taquila, and Tommy jumps on the bandwagon and bashes her too, to make her sound like a crazy psycho bitch. I really can't stand Tommy. He did not have to jump on the bandwagon to bash Taquila. Enough men said they did not like Taquila. Just leave it at that. Anyway, Quentin said he was not feeling Kira. Red said he's not feeling Unique because of the thought comment. Christopher said Unique was too direct with him. Herbert said he's not feeling Unique because she had a traumatic experience in her past, and he's not feeling any romantic connection with her. So Tommy told them, take the ladies out and let them know which one is not ready for love. So McRee meets up with Unique. And Unique feels like she is going to get the boot. She tells McRee that she has been doing yoga and meditating. And whatever will be, will be. But then she tries to pitch for herself. She tells him that she is open-minded. She's not closed-minded. She's a Christian. She donates to this charity. She donates to that charity. She feeds the hungry. She feeds the poor. She's just going on for about how wonderful she is. She's shooting her shot. She really don't want to go home. Then he tells her that she's pretty and she's sweet, and him and the guys think she is ready to love. Quentin meets up with Taquila. And when she comes in, he's sitting down at the table. When she comes in, he doesn't even get up to greet her. He's just sitting there. That's so rude. He asked her how was her day. She said, I went to work and now I'm here with you. And you can tell that she knows she's going home. She's dressed like she's about to take the trash out. She's not wearing any makeup. She has horrible body language, horrible posture, horrible facial expressions. Anyway, Quentin is stumbling over his words, and finally he tells her that she's not ready to love. And she said in her confessional that she wasn't respected and she wasn't appreciated. And that was Ready to Love. This is the end of my review. Thank you very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.